We're talking about graphing polynomial functions in end behavior, and here we want to evaluate by synthetic substitution. So evaluate a polynomial function by synthetic substitution. So here we're going to talk about f of -2 and f of 4 for the function f of x equals x cubed minus 3x squared plus 6x plus 1. And we're using synthetic substitution. The remainder is our answer. So first thing I want to do is I want to rewrite this function over here. But what I want to do is I want to really focus on what the coefficients are. So we're going to evaluate the function f at -2, and I'm going to really highlight what the exponents are. So we have what the coefficients are. 1 x cubed. Then we have a minus 3x squared. Then we have a plus 6x, and then plus 1. So the things that are in red, those are the coefficients that we're going to use for synthetic substitution. And we're going to make sure that we account for all of the degrees starting from the highest. So we have degree 3, then 2, then 1, then 0. So we have all of the coefficients accounted for. So I'm just going to write those in my synthetic substitution or my synthetic division sign here. So I have 1, -3, 6, and positive 1. And the thing that we're going to evaluate at is -2. So -2 is going to go outside of the synthetic division symbol. So when we do this, we know that we are going, as we go down, we're going to add as we go down, and then we're going to multiply on the diagonal. So in this case, all we're going to do is just add. There's nothing written here, so we're going to add down to start. So 1 plus 0 is going to be 1. And now we are multiplying on the diagonal. So we're going to take 1 times -2. And let's write that right here. So 1 times negative, and that is going to go down here. So 1 times -2 is -2. And when we add these together, we get -5. Remember, multiplying to get to the diagonal. So we're going to have -5 times -2. -5 times -2, that's going to give us positive 10. We're going to add down. So when we add down, we got 6 plus 10. That's going to give us 16. And remember, multiply on the diagonal. So then we're going to say 16 times -2. 16 times -2 is going to be -32. And 1 plus -32 is -31. And so right here, that is going to be our answer. And what we can say is the function evaluated at -2 is equal to -31. And we can do it again. This time we're going to evaluate at 4, and we're going to use the same coefficients that we had for before, because we're evaluating the same function. So what we're trying to evaluate at goes outside, and then our coefficients go inside. So we have 1, -3, 6, and 1. And again, we're going to add down and multiply on the diagonal. So 1 plus 0 is 1. And then we're going to take the 1 that we have down here, and we're going to multiply it by what's outside. So 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. So -3 plus 4, that's going to give us a positive 1. Then we get to do it again. the same one because we have 1 down here. So 1 times 4, that's going to be 4. And when we add down, we get 10. So we're going to take 10 times 4. And 10 times 4 is 40. And when we add down, we get 41. And so this is our solution. And so we can say the function evaluated at 4 is equal to 41.